Hello, I'm Mathieu Winand, Professor of Sport Management at LUNEX University in Luxembourg and past chair of the Managing Sport Strategic Interest Group at the European Academy of Management.
Hello, my name is Christos Anagnostopoulos and I'm an assistant professor in sport business management at the University of Central Lancashire in Cyprus, as well as an elected board member at the European Association for Sport Management. Well, many reasons have led us to put this handbook together. First of all, over the last 15 years or so, sport governance has become a central research topic within the sport management scholarly community. To put this into perspective, a research study published in the Journal of Sport Management by our good colleagues Matt Dowling, Becca Lepke and Lee Smith identified 243 publications that have had sport governance at their core, of which only 18 were published prior to 2004. In addition, we have seen, and both Mathieu and myself have served as conveners in many of those, an increased number of workshops dedicated to sport governance in various conferences, for example, at the European Sport Management Conference or at the European Academy of Management Conference.
Beyond this, we've all been aware of issues related to misgovernance, such as doping, match fixing or corruption, that have affected the world of sport with one way or another, like sport organizations, national, international sport organizations, and that have attracted the attention of policymakers, consumers, investors, and sport enthusiasts.
But of course, the issue of misgovernance has not been the only driving force. There have also been increased institutional pressures to promote issues associated with and related to good governance, such as equality, board diversity and balance, or social responsibility, to name just a few. Against this background, we felt that it is timely to collate all these issues into a volume, and through both theoretical, empirical and conceptual contributions to offer practical and again theoretical directions for future research and better practices.
We invited leading scholars in sport governance to contribute to the handbook, and we also opened a call for chapters that we disseminated through our different networks like ISM, NASM, SMANS and URAM. And we were very happy with the positive reaction of colleagues, of researchers to contribute to this handbook, and we were really glad to have contribution for leading scholars such as David Shilbury, Leslie Firkins, Vasily Kirkinov, Graham Kuskeli, Teresin, Tracy Taylor, Simon Chadwick, Jean-Louis Chaplet, and many others, top scholars who have contributed.
So as Mathieu described, our approach was to invite all these leading scholars on sport governance, and we offer them, if you like, full freedom to develop their chapters. And as editors, our key task, if you like, has been to go through their contributions and identify opportunities where future research directions could be highlighted, if you like, in a more emphatically fashion, because we wanted to be in line with the prime aim of this handbook, which has been to advance knowledge on the topic of sport governance.
And frankly speaking, it was a very, very smooth process to our surprise. And we would like to thank all leading contributors, all leading scholars, all the contributors who have made this handbook a unique output.
As you can see, the handbook consists of 28 chapters with original, either conceptual or empirical contributions written by 47 scholars coming from 12 different countries. We divided the book in 7 parts, and chapters deal with topics such as the assessment and measurement of good governance through various principles and indicators, the implementation of code of ethics, the role of culture that plays when assessing good governance, or even the intersection of governance and social responsibility.
There is also a chapter on the implementation of good governance in sport, which is part of an EU-funded project. Chapters on the governance of the Paralympic movement, on specific sports systems such as the Chinese sport governance, the governance of action sport, questioning their cultural legitimacy with regards to Olympic governance. Chapters on collaborative governance, sport event governance, business implications and sport governance, sport board characteristics, composition and dynamics. And last, we concluded the handbook with a summary of the most important research directions suggested by contributors of the handbook, with our personal interpretation and suggestions on how to move sport governance research forward. We are delighted with the high quality of contributions, and each chapter is original and provides new direction for research in sport governance. And we see this handbook as an essential reading for researchers interested in sport governance. This handbook is valuable to faculty and students alike who are interested in understanding more about governance in the sporting context.
Absolutely, but also it is the leaders and the practitioners of any type of sport organizations that can benefit from ideas, mechanisms and tools that have been put forward in this handbook with a view to hopefully improve the way their organizations are being converted.